y'all. Wow. 11 days into 2023 and the world has not yet exploded. I'm surprised. Kidding. Completely kidding. Once again, hey everyone. I'm Heather and welcome to my channel, The Debt Free Quilter. Today I thought we need to do a little housekeeping, a little catch up, and get some things figured out for this year. So, first of all, I'm going to touch base. I am feeling much better than I was in December. I'm still not 100%. Unfortunately, I'm about 95%, but I'm getting there. So you will still see me coughing. You will still see me sniffling and dealing with sinus congestion and drainage and all that fun stuff, because for me, that stuff really doesn't go away. Anyhow, also, I have somehow messed up my wrist. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure what I did. I don't recall doing anything crazy or wonky or anything like that. So I have an appointment the end of the month. That's as soon as they could get me in to deal with that. And we will see how that comes out. In the meantime, we are going to get back to our once a week schedule for the time being. That may increase as time goes on. I'm not sure. It depends on how things go with the minions, who are back in school. I'm so happy about that. It means I can take my house back from the hostile takeover that occurred over the Christmas holidays. That's right. I said it. That's kids. That's life. That's my channel. We won't discuss the disaster that was the holidays this year. No, we're just going to leave that alone. We're just going to leave it alone. It's really not worth discussing. I will say that the whole house was sick over the holidays, so all of our plans got canceled. But it happens. It happens. That's life. So I am ready to get back in the swing of things, get back to my sewing, get back to my projects, and start some new ones. Hang on just a minute and I'll show you. For the first part of this year, there is going to be one main project. Now, before I show you what it is, let me say there have been a slew of creators making this quilt. It's all over the place the past couple of years. It's been done in 2 colorways. And there are tons and tons of videos out there. Next, let me say, as a general rule, I greatly dislike sampler quilts. That's right. I said it. I don't like sampler quilts. As a skill builder, I think they're awesome. You can use the individual blocks for other things. You can make multiples of the individual blocks in a sampler quilt and turn them into anything else. Pillows, table runners, mini quilts, quilts by themselves, mug rugs depending on the size. But when putting a sampler quilt together, just, I don't care for the look of it. That's just me. That's my opinion. There is no right and wrong. You have your opinion, I have mine. What drew me to this one, though, is, I don't know. It's a little bit more intricate, I suppose. And I'm fond of intricate quilts. I know a lot of the ones I've done previously are really, really simple. But with this one, we're going to go 1 block at a time, 1 block a week, and I will show you how to put it together. Things I will not be doing with this sampler quilt. I will not show cutting. I will only give final sizes because those are common knowledge and they've been done. I will not show cutting instructions because I paid for this. And if you want the cutting instructions, you want the measurements, you can go out and purchase the book, the pattern, whatever you want to call it, for yourself. So, shall we reveal what I will be working on this year? That's right, the summer moon pattern. It's out there, it's been done. I'm not showing cutting. I'm just showing you assembly. I will be doing all 3 blocks in all 3 sizes. Now let's move on to what colorway I have chosen for this. Because also I will discuss common knowledge stuff with you. This quilt calls for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus closer to probably 10 yards of background. 10 to 11 yards of background. In multiple backgrounds, we're not doing that. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I know. Pat Sloan did this in Halloween and it was called Harvest Moon. Well, I decided to do it in Gnomester Mash. And I'm calling it Gnomester Moon. So that is what mine will be. I have a lovely gray that is going to be my only background color to go with this. And I also will not be working this in the order that the designer has chosen for this being a block of the month. Not going to do that. I'm going to start at the front of the book. I'm going to work to the back of the book. And the outer portions of the smaller individual blocks I will do last with leftover fabric. Because yes, I am using layer cakes and I am using a bolt of Riley Blake gray. That is what I'm using. That is what this will entail. This is going to be minimum probably 28 weeks minimum, because we have to get through all the blocks and then we have to get through all the block borders, the frames, and decide which frames are going on which blocks. And then we have to decide the final layout and sew it all together. As for border fabrics, not that one. There will be at least one border on there. And I have found these lovelies for the outer borders. And in the end, even though I don't particularly care for sampler quilts, I think it's going to be fun. I think I'm going to have a blast creating this. And I cannot wait to get started. So, next week, we will start with block 1. of the summer moon, or in this case, the Gnomester moon. We will start with the first block in the book. Other than this, there will be some smaller projects along the way. Probably some paper piecing projects. That's why I say the number of videos I put out a week could go up. It depends on my time. It depends on my minions. Depends on what they have going on with school, if we have something planned as a family. So I have to take all of that into account, and I only have so much time when the minions again are not home, because I cannot dedicate 20 hours a day to my channel. It's not possible, because minions, house, husband, I gotta eat sometime. Bathroom breaks are necessary, and so is sleep. Anyhow, so that is where we sit right now. Hopefully we will also see some finished projects this year from the last few months. And we'll see how we go. So until next week, have a great day. Have a great week. I cannot wait to get back in the swing of things for real and get this quilt started. So we'll see you next time. Bye.